sumac. I'm assuming this is not that version. Okay, and then kind of
roll it up the long way.
And I forgot to add my lemon, so I'm gonna like unroll it a bit. The lemon is a must.
Really, you need a citric kind of, what Mario Batali would call the acid component.
Then you just wanna maybe get a little bit of this on it. And afiyet olsun, which means good appetite.
Thank you. Oh, it's a nice mix.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and spicy, crispy.
I think the sumac is a good touch.
I gotta try some of that by itself. It's such a regular and essential component, but I can't identify it yet.
It's a real meat spice.
I'm trying to find an adjective for it, and I'm failing miserably. I've been really kind of, dialing back on the adjectives on this show, like there are only so many when describing food. And does it really help you if I say it tastes, there's sort of a nutty background with mineral notes? Right. Does that make this experience any more interesting? I mean, there's definitely a salsa, parsley, strong lamb, crunchy textural notes. But, it's just good, man.
It is, yeah. It's interesting, when I was a kid and I would come to Istanbul to visit my relatives, they would never let me have lahmacun.
Why?
They considered it too lowbrow.
So, of course, you had to have it.
Absolutely. I had to sneak out of the house. And the ayran is the perfect drink to have with the lahmacun.
I'm a guy who, for generally, yogurt, I'm pretty indifferent to. Mm-hmm. For me to come back, and say, well, I had a really good, a number of very good yogurt experiences is, well, it's like saying, I had a really good Tori Amos experience. It's not something you'd expect to pop out of my mouth. Man, that was good.
You want another one?
I'm kind of thinking about it.
Nighttime in Istanbul, and I'm out hunting for doner kebab.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello? One of those, please.
It's good.
Oh, yeah, come on. Look at that. That throbbing missile of love.
I'll admit it right here, right now. Those nasty things we call gyros in America, that fluffy-looking mystery meatloaf slowly spinning forlornly in front of an infrared light in some fly-speck shop or festering in a street cart. I love that. I don't care what happens later. So here, where they take their meat on a stick seriously, where I know for sure they're using, real meat, carefully layering stacks of lean lamb interspersed with tasty, tasty lamb fat. The two cook slowly together into a magnificently conglomerated heap of what smells to me like love, baby.
That looks good. Come to me, my love.
Surprisingly, leakage-free.
I'd always thought, these things would be squirting sauce out the sides and all messy. But sandwich should be like good sex. Sloppy. This is really classic stoner food.
Very good.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Very good. Very good. Crazy.
That's your store?
Crazy. Oh.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Competition. Trying to horn in on my sandwich. So it stands on its own.
아, ikram. Çılgındırım. Very good.
Wait.
Oh,
Why?
Turkish yakar. Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Trying to work here.
Ayran. Turkish ayran. Çılgındırım.
Thank you, brother. I drink this every time I'm in Istanbul. God bless a vibrant capitalism. Good to the last bite. All right. Next order of business. I gotta try this burger thing. My friends here have been pointing this out and saying it's like their favorite thing ever. I'm a fan of soggy burgers. This takes soggy to whole new extremes. All right, man. Yeah, I gotta try one. Oh, that looks really sinister. Really, doesn't it kind of looks like a glazed donut or Joe Francis after a week in prison. Ooh, it's like a big spicy slider. Well, this bears only a marginal resemblance to the beloved American standard. It's quite good. Oh, that's gonna go straight to my hips.
Up next,
Suleiman the Magnificent's two sons got circumcised, and the feast went on for more than 15 days.
a meal fit for a bris, where everybody takes tips.
I'm experiencing shrinkage just thinking about this.
No reservations. This is Ali. He's the chef de cuisine at the Ritz-Carlton, and today's plan is to round up some cheeks and brains and squiggly bits, you know, the stuff I tend to like,
Oh, yeah, all your greatest hits here.
and then take them over to Durhamzad, the traditional kebab shop, to be prepared by a master, old style, like over carefully tended wood coals.
Would you like to try some sweetbreads?
Lamb sweetbreads?
They're the lamb
Nice,
sweetbreads.
love those.
And we have the lamb balls.
Kind of so last week. Crazy for heart.
All right,
Spleen also crazy for that.
tribes.
Little tribes, yeah, good, all good.
There's a piece of fat on the top of the heart.
That sounds fantastic. You're saying this tradition's disappearing a little bit.
A
The
little
young
bit,
people don't
yes.
want this so much.
The new generation, they turn their face towards the fast food generation now.
That's good.
Okay.
Though I did see something outside that looked kind of
the
good.
roasted lamb heads.
Oh, yeah, I know. That I like.
Yep.
That I really like. So who eats this regularly, do you think? Who are their regular customers?
Just the gourmet people and older people. It's also a very common thing if you go to a soup place and they bring you a cheek of lamb or cheek
Yeah.
of beef.
So he's doing all the work for us.
Yes.
Peeling out all the little jowl and cheek bits.
Meat in hand, that doesn't sound quite right, does it? Okay, meat in the bag. We pick up some spices, pretty much an iconic selection in these parts, but just so you know. Then off to Durhamzad, who, by the way, stock and prepare their own perfectly excellent kebabs, but we wanted to go off menu. Not that we're neglecting the house specialty.
And I hear that the kebab that has in the window are very famous, so we should try one.
What I particularly liked about this place was the way he slathered this long, freshly made flatbread with red chili oil, then let the stuff soak up all the meat juices during grilling, and then served them up with your stuff. A sort of meaty, fatty, spicy blanket you can eat right up. Lamb's head all hacked up already. Spleen, which is always very tasty, sweetbreads, and heart.
Tamam.
Oh, that looks good. Absolutely delicious. And, you know, I'm guessing that, 99% of the lamb's heads in this world are thrown out. This is the spleen?
Yes.
Good flavor.
Amazing.
That's just perfect. I mean, everything. The bread, the chili paste, the way that the sweetbreads are cooked. That's extraordinary. It all goes together so nicely. And it's pretty.
You get all the colors there.
You always get good colors, Let's make room.
But the winner of the day, I'm a little embarrassed to say, was here all along. Durhamzad's own house kebab, made from ground lamb and spices and absolutely delicious. So delicious that even after this festival of meat, I wanted another one.
Oh my God, that's good. That's a house specialty.
Yep. After you drink all night, you get one of these places.
That's why they're open 24 hours, huh? That's extraordinary. Spicy, meaty.